What's going on, everybody? This is Mark Kaiser with the Mobile Home Dealer, coming to you with another brief how-to video. Not so much an educational video, but a how-to video today. So we're going to mix things up a little bit on the channel, and I'm so very thankful that you have stuck around to be a part of our community and be a part of everything that we're doing here at the Mobile Home Dealer. If you haven't become a part of our community, please do us all a favor and subscribe to the channel so that you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the Mobile Home Dealer, whether it's the how-to videos, the educational videos, kind of the one-off ones, or the properties that we have for sale that are coming up here. So today we're coming to you in Bradenton, Florida. The reason why we're going to talk to you about that today is we have a hurricane coming up. Hurricane is going to be here, they're saying, in a couple of days. At the time of this video, I think it's going to be 2 or 3 days from now. So we were going to do this video anyway this time of year, but we figured that we might as well shoot it now because we're going to be talking about hurricane prevention and what y'all can do to get your house ready for that. Now, hurricane and hurricane prevention is not something that's just going to be going on in the coastal areas. If you're in the Midwest and you have really bad rainstorms, that's going to also be something to follow with our prevention video here. But what we want to do here today is just educate you on just a couple of things that you as a mobile home dealer should be doing, whether you're dealing with a storm, a hurricane, ice storms, anything of that nature, really, to make sure that you're taking care of your mobile home. Okay, a lot of times mobile homes get bad raps, like they're not as well built, or they're not going to take care of you as well as a single family home. That's just a bunch of baloney, and that's another topic for another video. But with that being said, you have got to be preventative with these items. Okay, so what we're going to cover today are two things. Okay, for storms. Okay, for weather storms. So the first one that we're really going to cover is protecting your windows. Okay, now you'll see this right behind us here, right there. That's going to be what's called a storm shutter. Okay, now they look nice, they open up, they give a ton of extra light to the homeowner, but what you have to do is you have got to be able to use those when it's time for a storm. Okay, so all you'll be able to do is pull those pins out, drop them down, and you'll be able to protect your windows if and when you need to when a storm is there. As you can see, it's awfully warm today, so we're out in the field working for you all in the community. So what we want to do is we want to show how to do that. Okay, how to help out yourself with your windows in order to be able to protect them if a storm comes up. So I'll go ahead and show you a quick window deal that we'll work on here for the channel, and you'll be able to get a real good idea of exactly how easy it is to do. Okay, guys, so what we're doing here is we're looking at a window shutter at one of our listings here. Okay, and you'll see we went and took them down already on the side of the house, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this one off for y'all to see real quick here. So as you see here, it's just going to be a kind of an Allen wrench propping it up. Okay, so I'll try to do this one hand. I hope my insurance is current, and no, I'm just joking, and we'll be able to show this to you real quick here. So when you pop it up, okay, you want to give yourself a little bit of slack and just go right into it and pull out the Allen wrench. Okay, now by doing that, you're going to have a little bit of give on that one, and you want to repeat the process on the other one here as well. Okay, so those are going to be the two Allen wrenches that are going to keep it up. Okay, and now they're just going to be kind of floating there. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to push the pipes up, the rods that keep them extended, and all we want to do is just push them down. They're going to fold nice and neat up into the top of the storm shutter. Here's one, here's the other. Sometimes they'll be a little stubborn. We'll just have to do this again. And it'll start coming down, and we always want to double check it because you see it's not laying totally flat here. And then it'll come all the way down. Now, storm shutters, regardless of what home you have, they're going to be universal here. They're going to have these little wing nuts. Okay, so you'll just kind of provide a little bit of light pressure down here and just screw the wing nut on. Do that on the second one as well. Get that nice and lined up. There we go. Screw this guy on as well there. Now you want to make sure that it's nice and tight, nice and snug, but you don't want to put it so tight that you're not going to be able to get the thing off after the storm passes. Okay, and those are your 2 Allen wrenches. Okay, so that was one easy way to protect your windows, and as you see behind us, right there, that was the one that we just completed live for you. Now we've done the other ones around the house before we shot the video here. But the other thing that we want to make sure that we do is we want to take care of any loose items that are sitting out in front of your home. Okay, so if you have a bunch of potted plants or like a hose reel or something like that, you want to make sure you pull that stuff in. The reason why, okay, is that when the winds start kicking up, that's going to become a projectile, okay? So that's going to start flying around, and that can start whacking your house or whacking other neighbors' houses. So you always want to make sure that we take care of anything outside, okay? So let me show you a couple of things that certainly should be cleaned up before a storm comes in. So on the front of this house, we don't really have anything, okay? We've got a palm tree here. I went and pulled the wastebasket in. So again, really no issues there, okay? But if we scan across, anything that is going to be sitting out, like the lawn furniture or the lawn gnomes, gotta love the lawn gnome. The lawn gnomes, those should be put in. We see some potted plants over there. Those items are definitely going to want to be pulled into the house. Reason why is we don't want any of those items flying around, whacking your neighbors, okay? So next things we want to do is we just want to do a quick once over, scan the property, see if we see anything that's sitting out. Okay, no, we're looking good here. Got some super heavy concrete blocks. Those aren't going anywhere. And we're going to be in good shape as we walk around the rest of the house here. No issues to speak of. So when we're protecting our house from a large storm, or from a hurricane, we always want to make sure that the windows are protected. Okay, that's the first thing. We want to make sure that we're using the shutters. Okay, like as we showed earlier in the video, just unscrew the wing nuts, stick the rods up, bring them down, and then tighten those wing nuts on down to make sure they stay nice and tight. Now, again, for you folks out there, we want to make sure that we're not really cranking on them. Okay, because most of these mobile homes are going to have some older kind of wing nuts, some older places to screw on. So we don't want to really crank on them and then you can't get it off or you have to break it off. Don't do that, but make sure it's nice and snug. Make sure they're not going to go anywhere. Second thing, before any storm comes around your area, make sure you do a once over of the entire perimeter of your property. Okay, pick up anything that may turn into a projectile that might fly away, okay, that may cause harm to your property or your neighbor's property. Okay, so if you have some really pretty plants, some wind chimes, any type of flags or anything like that, yank those out, get them down in your storage shed, bring them into the house, something like that. Make sure you take care of all of, right on cue, the air conditioner kicks on. Make sure you take care of everything around your property so that you're a good neighbor in your mobile home park and you're taking care of not only your home, okay, but your neighbor's homes. So I hope that has been very helpful for you, especially coming into storm season with hurricane season, thunderstorms, ice storms in the Midwest, all that type of stuff. Make sure that you're taking care of your property and be careful out there, guys. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have found any value of this at all, please comment down below. Let us know what you do for your house protection when a storm comes through and what storms do you deal with? Do you deal with thunderstorms? Tornadoes? What do you guys deal with here in the channel? Let us know. Let's create a little bit of a dialogue here so we can all work together as a community to help each other out with protecting our mobile home during storm season. Guys, this is Mark Kaiser with the Mobile Home Dealer. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, being a part of the community. See y'all on the next one.